This is my car, and I've been trying to sell it for 2 months. I've had 2 guys come look at it, and one wasn't really all that serious about it. The other one really checked it through, really liked it. However, he went for a different car, he told me, which is fine, I guess. However, other than that, in those 2 months of this being on sale, I had no other visitors. I had a couple of offers which were ridiculous, mostly, dealers who want to flip them, just move on the cars they buy really quick, so they offer really low number and hope that somebody falls for it. I'm not gonna do that. And there were really no other people interested in it. I do have a speculation why that might be. Let me run down the specs of it. This is a 2011 Volkswagen Passat station wagon, a relatively common and beloved car in Central Europe. However, it has the 1.4 TSI gasoline engine. It's not a diesel, it's a gasoline. And so that's why people aren't buying it. If this was a diesel, it would have been gone by now. Also, it has 203,000 kilometers on the clock. And yeah, it has every service done, no maintenance skipped. It has brand new inspection. It has winter tires included. It has a nice leather interior. There's nothing wrong. It doesn't have a check engine light, nothing. I'm tired of waiting. It fills up my garage. I hardly ever drive it. The last big drive, it took me all the way to Amsterdam just fine. And I want to get rid of it. So I did something which you might not be that familiar with, and that is I appraised it at a car buying company. Now this car buying company, which shall remain unnamed, appraises your car. They claim they will buy any car, similar to CarMax, as you have in America. And they will give you an estimate and you can decide will you sell it to them or not. I've never done this before. I don't know anybody who did it. And it always kind of appealed a little shady to me because I always thought, they might not give me a good offer. They might, be shady or something. But I didn't thought, why not try it out? I can always say no. And so I put it up on their website. And they gave me a rough offer. They give you a first offer without having any details. So you only enter the car, the mileage, the engine, and roughly on what condition it is in. And they gave me an estimate of 5,400 euros. And that is actually way more than anybody ever offered me when they were interested or claimed they were interested. And so I moved further and uploaded some photos. Now it's not perfect. It has rocket chips. It has a little scuff down there. It has a little ding in the door and also in the back. And when I uploaded that, they lowered the offer to 5,097 euros. I don't know how they come up with this 97. Why not make it 100? Don't ask me. But I still thought that is a reasonable offer for this car. So the final offer, the final estimate they gave me was 5,097 euros. And from now I have 7 days to decide will I sell it for this price or not. So how this will go further now is I will schedule an appointment with them, drive up to them, and they will make sure that the car is the way it is, the way I claimed it. And then hopefully they will just give me the 5,097 euros. As I said, I don't know anybody who has ever done it before. I have never done it before. Will they be shady people? Will they be unfriendly? Will they try to lowball me? If they try to lowball me, I'm out of there really quick because I'm really not a guy you can lowball at all. I do sell stuff. I'm not new to this thing, so I'm a little tough guy when it comes to that. Also, I find it kind of rude because first they claim 5,097 and then they say, oh, no, this is so bad, this is so bad, this is so bad, 4,500. Then I'm like, dude, no, just gonna give it to a random Hungarian guy that called me up yesterday. Anyway, enough talk, more selling, hopefully. If everything goes well, this car will be sold on Friday. So just to clean it out a bit, and now I will load those 4 winter tires in it, because this is gonna be its last time in this garage. And man, kind of hard to let it go, but yeah, the time has finally come. Okay guys, it's a couple of days later. I've got the car here all ready to go. I've got the tires in the back, the hubcaps, and if everything goes well and according to plan, I should sell this car on Friday, 2 p.m. for 5,097 euros. I'm now heading off to the company. I've got here all my documentation with me, you know, all the important papers, all the receipts. And yeah, maybe we can get this car sold. And the more I think about it, it's kind of hard, because it's kind of like letting go a good friend who's been with me for almost 6 years. And so yeah, I mean, have a lot of history with the car. Yeah guys, I do get sometimes sentimental with my stuff. Now that I drive it for the last time, I kind of think back on all the memories that were made in this car, with this car. It's been to 9 countries. It's done with me 140,000 kilometers together in a span of 5.5 years. So it really, you know, it's nothing I own short term. I drove it in winter, I drove it in summer, in autumn, and it only left me stranded once, and that was because of a tire problem. And so the other issues it had, it always at least made it to the shop, and those weren't that many. So yeah, I mean, it drives well, it drives good. There are no warning lights on, all the gears can be engaged, the clutch is relatively new, all the lights work. There isn't much wear and tear on the interior, speaks for the quality. The engine, the dreaded 1.4 TSI, even though mine, you know, seems to be okay here, I'm not that unhappy when I don't have to worry about a timing chain again. So, alright guys, let's drive to the spot, hope they will buy it, hope they will give me the good deal, and then move on. This is how we do in life. We move on. Well guys, as you can see, I'm without a car, I'm walking. I've got here my license plates. So yes, I sold it. And everything went extraordinary well. I just couldn't believe it. It was really, really simple. And I got the 5,097 euros as promised. So how was it? Well, as you saw, I dropped it off, and the guy checked it over, basically made sure that I didn't lie in my listing and my photos and all that. And then he said, hey, everything's good, so if the price is right for you, we can do it. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And so I signed the contract, and they will wire me the money. So yeah, this was a great way to sell the car. I take back all this the stereotypes I had in my mind. It was really simple. I can say my experience with this company, which buys cars, was really, really good. Also, the employee was very friendly, and yeah, they didn't put you under any pressure or anything. It's just like, if you accept the price, here you go. There's no more haggling, no more, you know, trying to negotiate. It's just take it or leave it, basically. I like that. I find that a good thing. The Passat, yeah, it is a car which is known and loved in Europe, so they're pretty sure they can sell it for reasonable money. And you know, I don't care if they make $1,000 off of it. I don't really care. I tried my best to sell it. I had no luck. I had no good offers, and they offered me the most, truth be told. And so, this is the way it was. So overall, pretty good experience. So would I do it again? Probably. I'm definitely gonna try it again if I ever have to sell a car.